Hello everyone, welcome to another video of NVS lab attendant preparation, and these videos are equally important for EMRS and KVS lab attendant also, because the syllabus for lab attendant for NVS, KVS and EMRS are same, mainly for general science or the subject specific knowledge. So in this video I'll continue with the last topic, with our last topic that I have started in video number 1, that means combustion and flame. And this topic is very important. You will must get, if everything is okay, you will must get 1 to 2 question, or you may get more also, because in 1 year question paper I have seen the 3 questions from this topic. So who are preparing for lab attendant, please go through once this topic. This topic is very important. Let me show you the proof. So you who are following my videos, you all know I have EMRS question I have collected. So you can see this question. This question also is from the combustion and flame topic, and NVS question also I have shown in my first video, that there also one question came from that topic. So what is the question? Fires caused by burning of oil cannot be extinguished with water. Why is this so? So today we'll discuss this topic in details. In details means not only this answer, we'll discuss when we use the CO2 extinguisher, when we use the foam, and why we don't use water in case of the fire caused by oil or oily substance. Okay, so before starting the question and answer, or the before entering into the main topic, let me discuss few points which you have to make, or you have to must prepare for lab attendant. So number 1, all the definition from combustion and flame you have to make. Okay, all the definition and with unit, all topic definition like calorific value, what is combustion, what is ignition temperature, what is the unit of calorific value. So this topic or these points you have to make with definition and with unit also. The definition and unit are equally important, because when you know the unit, sometimes you may find out the definition also. Later in this video I'll discuss all this topic, how you can find out the definition using unit only. In case of physics we can find out the definition also from the unit. So I repeat, you have to make all the definitions and all the units for all topic or all points you have in this topic, or combustion and flame. Next, what you have to make for this topic? NCERT exercises. You have to solve all NCERT exercises where the combustion and flame topic is there. Then NCERT exemplars also you have to solve. So exercises, NCERT means whatever questions are there in NCERT textbook, you have to solve all, and I will help to solve you, and I'll share, or I'll upload some videos of solution of those questions. And what extra you need, you please comment in comment section. So next this question regarding or related to this question. So you can see the question: fire caused by burning of oil cannot be extinguished with water. Then what is the substance we use to extinguish the fire caused by oil? Yes, we can see we don't use water in case of fire caused by oil. Then what is the substance we use? Okay, what are the uses of CO2 extinguisher, and sometimes we use sand also. So all these you have to remember, and I'm going to share all the answers with discussion in this video. So this video is going to be very, very important. Who knows, if everything is okay, you may get one question also from this video and from the last video also. So let me remind you again. And the last one is chemical reaction you have to make. You have to make chemical reaction for all the topics or all the chapters which are there in our syllabus for NVS lab attendant. And in this question, this is also the question for NVS lab attendant. In these questions also, 2 questions are there from this topic, combustion and flame. That's why I'm saying that this topic is very, very important. So all this you have to make so that you can get you are able to answer the question from this combustion and flame topic. Now let us enter into the main video. So our first question is, define combustion. What are the conditions necessary for combustion? The second part of this question we have already discussed in video number 1. So if you are yet to watch that video, please watch that video first, then you can come to this video. So what is combustion? Combustion is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to produce heat and light. ओके तो कंबशन के लिए क्या क्या चाहिए, वो जो ये डेफिनेशन है, वी कैन एक्सप्लेन फ्रॉम दिस डेफिनेशन एज वेल. हम लोगों को वो सब्सटेंस चाहिए जो कंबशन प्रोसेस में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहा है. सो वी नीड दैट सब्सटेंस. देन विदाउट ऑक्सीजन कंबशन इज नॉट पॉसिबल. सो ऑक्सीजन इज ऑल्सो मैंडेटरी. एंड द थर्ड पॉइंट, so first point is presence of a combustible substance, or we can say fuel, and second is supply of oxygen or air for the reaction, and third one is attainment of ignition temperature. Now you can ask, what is ignition temperature? This point also important. Ignition temperature is the minimum temperature required to start the combustion. That means combustion process start होने के लिए जो मिनिमम टेम्परेचर चाहिए वो ही है ignition temperature. Okay. Now what is the difference between complete and incomplete combustion? So this question is not very, very important. That's why I have skipped this. If you need the answer for this question, you can comment in comment section. So let us discuss the next question. Why is LPG considered a better fuel than wood? LPG लकड़ी के कंपैरिजन में अच्छा क्यों है, बेटर क्यों है? तो LPG जो है liquefied petroleum gas, we have to remember the full form as well, because sometimes if the question is easy, you may get this type of question also. What is LPG? What is the full form of CNG? So LPG full form is liquefied petroleum gas. So why this is better than wood? Because of higher calorific value. Now what is calorific value? This is also important. So the calorific value unit we have discussed again in first video. So the higher calorific value of LPG, number 1, the reason. Then number 2, no smoke or harmful gases like CO2 or CO in complete combustion. That means for LPG, the combustion is complete combustion. Leaves no residue. Wood produces ash, and LPG, there is no residue. Okay, so this is the advantages of uses of LPG over wood. Now next, more efficient and easily stored in cylinders. LPG we can store in cylinder. That means we need less space than wood. So these are the advantages of LPG over wood. Next question, explain the structure of a candle flame with a level diagram. This one is very important. You have to must know this because there are many exams from this topic, the questions asked. So a candle flame has 3 zones. Remember 3 zones, but you can see the 4 zones are marked in book, but the main zones are 3 zones. So you have to remember those 3 zones. Innermost zone we can call it as dark zone, and that is unburnt wax vapor, least hot. That means the temperature of this innermost zone is least. Okay, temperature also you have to remember. Then luminous zone, that means yellow part. Which part is luminous zone? Partial combustion due to limited oxygen produces short. Yellow zone, I have seen the picture. I think you all are drawn the picture in your notebook, so that you can mention or you can write down these points in your diagram also, so that you can make this question easily. Next, non-luminous zone, that means blue zone, complete combustion. Here complete combustion occur, and this part is hottest part of the flame. Okay, let me tell you this non-luminous zone or hottest part. This blue you don't write in your copy, because in our textbook there are another zone is mentioned as blue zone, but non-luminous zone means the outermost zone. Okay, no need to write this blue. So non-luminous zone you can write within bracket outermost zone, and here complete combustion takes place and hottest part of the flame. Okay, next question, what is spontaneous combustion? Give 2 examples. Okay, spontaneous combustion is a type of combustion where a substance catches fire on its own without an external ignition source. Okay, what are the examples? Phosphorus catching fire in air as its ignition temperature is very low. Next, burning of a or oil soaked rags due to heat buildup. Next, why does a matchstick not catch fire on its own at room temperature? So here also the case or the topic ignition temperature will come. So matchstick does not catch fire on its own because its ignition temperature is higher than room temperature. It needs frictional heat, that means rubbing against a rough surface to reach the ignition temperature and start burning. Clear? How do fire extinguishers work? Fire extinguishers work by removing one or more components necessary for combustion. Cutting of oxygen. CO2 extinguishers displace oxygen. Then lowering temperature. Water extinguisher cool down the fuel. When the fuel gets cooled down, the ignition temperature become high. So the fire cut down. Next, third, stopping the fuel supply. Foam extinguishers prevent further burning of oils. Okay, so oily metals or oil substance for to a fire extinguisher, here in this question we are discussing fire extinguisher, but to stop the flame or to stop the burning caused by oils or oily substance, we need to use foam. Okay, these questions also very important, so you have to write down in your own way when we use foam, when we use CO2, and when we use water. All these 3 points you have to remember. From these points also many questions in different type of exam, even in NVS lab attendant also came. You have seen that EMRS and NVS, the same question was related to that topic only. So this topic is very important. I repeat, you please write down the questions. When we use foam, when we use CO2 extinguisher, when we use water as extinguisher substance. So all these 3 points you have to remember, or you have to make this answer separately. If you don't get, please comment in comment section. I'll provide the answer. Now, what is the calorific value of a fuel? How is it measured? So we have to know this answer also. Calorific value is the amount of heat energy produced when 1 kg of fuel is completely burned. It is measured in kilojoules per kilogram using a bomb calorimeter. Okay, what is the device bomb calorimeter? This is the device using which we can measure the calorific value of a fuel. And what is the unit? Unit is kilojoule per kg. And what is the definition? See, remember definition also. If you can remember the unit, from unit you will get the answer or the definition for calorific value. See, kilojoule per kg. Per kg means 1 kg. So for 1 kg of fuel completely burned, so when 1 kg of fuel completely burned and the amount of heat energy produced is known as calorific value. Kilojoule is the energy of heat is the unit of heat energy, and kg is the unit of mass. Okay, next, why is water not used to extinguish oil or electrical fires? Very important question. You please write down this answer, because you have already seen from this topic 2 questions already came into exam. Who knows, you may get the same question again. Who knows? So write down this question and answer. Why is water is not used to extinguish oil or electrical fires? What I told, when oil is there, the extinguisher should be foam. For electrical fires, the extinguisher may be CO2. Okay. Now, when we use water, see, oil fires, water is denser than oil and spreads the fire instead of extinguishing it. That's why we don't use water. Electrical fires. Water is a good conductor of electricity, increasing the risk of electric shock. Instead, CO2 extinguishers or sand are used. Okay, either sand or CO2 we used as extinguisher for electrical fires, and foam we can use for oil fires. Clear? So the answer, just I told that you can comment in comment section, so no need to comment. I hope you got the answer or you got my point. Please write down in your own way. Next, the last question for this video. Why do goldsmiths use reducing flame while melting gold and silver? Goldsmiths use the reducing flame because it provides higher temperature and complete combustion, preventing oxidation of metals like gold and silver. Okay, goldsmiths use the reducing flame because it provides higher temperature and complete combustion, preventing oxidation of metals like gold and silver. That means the outermost part is used for goldsmiths. Clear? So these are the questions and answer. I hope you understand all the points. So that's all for this video. In next video, I'll discuss some more important question from the same topic, because I found somewhere this topic is very important. So if you have textbook of NCERT or NCERT textbook, you please go through once this topic and make your own note, so that whatever the question may be, you are able to answer. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please do share with your friends.